Finally today, earlier this month, we were fortunate enough to catch up with the Farm Service Agency Administrator, Zach Ducheneaux, when he made a brief stop here at the University of Nebraska. During his visit to the Cornhusker State, the FSA Administrator made a point of visiting with a few of the University of Nebraska's lead fellows. That visit yielded positive discussions on ways in which the FSA can improve its programs and services. Ducheneaux tells us he received some productive points that he'll be taking back to the nation's capital.
It's been really good. I got a chance to meet with the Nebraska lead group, some of their different graduates, some of their newer cohort, and had a really good conversation about what we can do to improve Farm Service Agency and USDA programs in the future. My goal is to see some of the impact of what we've been doing here for our producers in the last few months, to see some of the drought impact, talk to some of the producers, hear stakeholder input, and take it back to DC so that we can incorporate that into the front end of policymaking instead of as an afterthought. There is a lot of work for us all to do together on improving the way that we deliver our services. And one of the things that I shared with them is stay engaged, stay active, take that leadership role seriously, because if my generation had all of the answers, they'd be out farming today. They wouldn't be here doing this. So we need their input, we need their feedback, and Secretary Vilsack has charged us with making sure people know their feedback is valuable and it'll be incorporated.
Try to make sure you have timely.
Last September, Congress authorized the FSA to distribute $10 billion in disaster assistance in order to address a growing number of challenges. Ducheneaux shared some insight into how those disaster relief funds are helping address some producer problems here in Nebraska and all across the country.
As we thought about doing this, we wanted to build a process that was at once easier on our producers as well as easier on our county staff. But in the last 4 or 5 years, they've delivered roughly an average of a farm bill of funding in disaster and ad hoc programs every year. So it's important that we build these processes. In the ELRP, Emergency Livestock Relief Program, and the Emergency Relief Program, because ELRP was built on the Livestock Forage Disaster Program, and we realized that some producers who, for whatever reason, didn't file an LFP application that were eligible, we're encouraging them to come in and file a late application so that we can help get them that assistance for any drought impacts they might have had in 2021 for their livestock. ERP is a program that's really a novel collaboration between FSA and Risk Management Agency. We have used information from our crop insurance providers to qualify losses under eligible weather events and just send a pre-populated form out to our crop growers out there in the countryside to check that form, verify it with your crop insurance company or your agent, and bring that form in, sign it, agree to the linkage requirement for 2 years to buy available insurance products, and then we'll send you a payment. We're really proud that we rolled those out and how we've been able to meet stakeholder needs.
We certainly thank Administrator Ducheneaux for his time while he was here. Before we wrapped up our conversation, he wanted to stress to you, our viewers, how crucial it was to hear from our producers for the Farm Service Agency. If you have any feedback or questions for Zach, you're encouraged to reach out to him directly. He shared his email as well as his phone number, which we will include on the Market Journal website.